First play I'm bringing up immediately after the timeout. JJ Redick, points 1. So you got D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves telling everybody 1. Telling LeBron James in the corner the play is 1. LeBron James is like, all right, I got you. So the setup, you got Austin Reeves in the mid-range, D'Angelo Russell all the way at the top, and Anthony Davis in the left corner. LeBron James baseline, bracing for a back screen on LeBron James. Austin Reeves goes to set the screen, but JJ McDaniels does a great job going through. That was the point of the play. The point of the play is a small-on-small action with LeBron James and D'Angelo Russell. So Anthony Edwards is not looking at the ball at all, not looking at the screens. You expect somebody to call it out for him. He might not have gotten there. He might have got it late. It doesn't matter because JJ McDaniels is covering for that. LeBron James slips, but McDaniels thinks he's going to hit him on the screen, but no, he goes straight through. So it puts everybody in a bad situation. Julius Randle got to cover for 2 people. Mike Conley got to cover for everybody. So McDaniels goes up. Julius Randle switches onto LeBron, and now Anthony Edwards is stuck reeling because now he has to cover for Julius Randle's guy. Rory gets the ball, attacks the closeout. Anthony Edwards is not set at all. You see LeBron James telling him to go. Beats AE to the right side. Anthony Edwards does a great job, but the muscle's just too much. Gets past him and dunks on Rudy Gobert. Great play call from JJ Redick, taking advantage of maybe miscommunication, but the small-on-small action will always work.
It in with a scoop to the hoop.
And there's where I think Julius Randle is undervalued. In the pocket pass, he does a great job drawing the defense and making the correct pass and play.
D'Angelo Russell now in his 10th year in the NBA, his second stint with the Lakers. Hachimura bodied up. Oh, big finish! Hachimura hard to the hole.
This play right here, you see JJ Redick give them the horns signal. So D'Angelo Russell coming up the floor, horns, calls it out. He's monitoring the floor, sees how it's going. The defense is not set at all, but normally Jackson Hayes and LeBron James would be, set up at the free throw line, extended at horns. Naz Reid is not set at all, not looking at the defense, nothing. And he basically allows Jackson Hayes to become a barrier for DiVincenzo. D'Angelo Russell just goes straight through and gets a wide open layup. So you saw JJ Redick call out a play, which would have been horns. Great setup play. Doesn't happen, but they still get the bucket out of it.
You saw our AT&T connected cam on that beautiful pass from D'Angelo Russell. Stan Van Gundy is keeping track of players requesting reviews, and we'll have percentages throughout the season. Russell drives in for the bucket.
This next play I'm showing is predicated off of this play right before it. So the Lakers are going to come down and run an Iverson set where Austin Reeves is going to come across, get the screen from LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Then Anthony Davis then sets a cross screen for LeBron James. LeBron James comes across. He then sets a screen for Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves pocket passes it straight to him. McDaniels is struggling right here. And then you got Gobert having to come over to help, and the lob straight to Anthony Davis. JJ Redick liked this play so much, you see him do this. So after the make, LeBron James takes the ball out to Austin Reeves, and you see JJ Redick right here signaling this. Basically saying run the play over again, probably with the nuance. So again, Iverson set, Austin Reeves goes across, Mike Conley sticks with him more this time. Anthony Davis sets a harder screen, but instead of LeBron James coming back across, he gets the ball right in the mid-range in between the three-point line and the free throw line. AD goes away, gets a back screen from Austin Reeves, trying to get the switch with Mike Conley. They play it very well. Mike Conley covered for that very well. Austin Reeves then gets in the mid-range, and they get an isolation with Anthony Davis. Now, this play does not work. I mean, you get the isolation with Gobert with AD, you like that, but they don't end up getting the bucket. But you can see JJ Redick's mind state. He's like, if that play worked, let me run a nuance off of it and see how we can get a different look off of it.
Verity, guys.
And Taylor, the paint points, 36-18 in favor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Ian Eagle, Candace Parker, Stan Van Gundy. And LeBron James and Anthony Davis as well. Veteran going to the offhand.
And that's his first shot of the night.
And it's 57-44 LA. James on the outside, one-on-one with an excellent defender, McDaniels. Feed the post. Davis. They clear the area. Over Gobert. Missed it. Rebound is snagged by McDaniels.
On this play right here, you can see JJ Redick saying too wide, wide two, too wide right here, calling it out for everyone to see, calling the play out. So, D'Angelo Russell is bringing the ball down the court. You got Austin Reeves, right corner, Anthony Davis on the block, Rui Hachimura left block, LeBron James coming down the floor late on purpose. Dribble handoff to Austin Reeves, who then passes it to Anthony Davis on the elbow. He then gets a dribble handoff to LeBron James, setting a screen on Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels is behind on the play, so Gobert has to help, and because Gobert has to help, now Conley has to help. They are targeting Mike Conley on this play. Mike Conley comes over to help, and LeBron James makes a wide throw to Austin Reeves, who sees that Mike Conley is late on the closeout, attacks the closeout. Conley is shading him to his left to his help. He goes right, drives on him, uses his momentum to his advantage, gets his leverage, and hits a mid-range jump shot. Great play call, great name for the play call, worked out perfectly.
Cast booth to the sidelines, Doc Rivers, Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson, recent examples that all had success. Reeves adds to the Lakers lead, 59-44 LA, early stages third quarter.
This play right here shows JJ Redick's willingness to ride the hot hand. Anthony Davis checks it in to Mr. LeBron James. And you see JJ Redick telling Rui to go to the left corner and D'Lo to go to the right corner. Now this offensive set looks a lot like a horn set, but there is no cross screening at all. They make it look like there's a screen, but there is not. LeBron James goes through to the left. Anthony Davis looks like he's going to screen. Then they look like they're going to screen for each other, but they don't. They look like they're going to set a double screen, but AR slips through, and now it's just one screen. Rudy Gobert opens up so that NAW goes under, but because D'Lo is a shooter, he has to go over. So he gets hit by the screen. He's behind on the play. Now, Rudy Gobert and Anthony Edwards have to account for Nickeil Alexander-Walker being behind on the play, which then puts them at a disadvantage with their own men. So AE slides over, but so does Gobert, and he checks it straight to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis hit a three earlier, so Rudy Gobert is mindful of that, attacks him, and closes out. Anthony Davis sees that, attacks his closeout, and he gets Rudy Gobert going straight to the rim with all his momentum. As a big man, not the move. Makes you very susceptible to the step back, and no contest. Pretty difficult shot, but Anthony Davis got game sliders on, made it.
It's the right play, and again Alexander Walker's the beneficiary, but they've got to get some stops now and some rebounds. You can't trade baskets down the stretch here.
8-point game. We are under 4 minutes to go. Davis, hard drive, off one leg, he's got it! Wow. He didn't do no wrong!
Now I forgot to bring up this play, but you see JJ Redick right here doing hand signals to signify the play. It looks like DiVincenzo knew what they were doing, so Jackson Hayes sets a back screen for Austin Reeves, but Mike Conley slips, and he ends up still passing it to D'Lo. This play was not supposed to work. D'Lo is then open because DiVincenzo has to jump over Reeves, and he's able to throw the lob to Jackson Hayes. This is not how they drew it up in any way, shape, or form. But, I mean, the play worked out.
Little burst here from LA. The lead is 8. In addition to JJ Redick, it's an entirely new staff. Nate McMillan, Scott Brooks, Bob Byer, Gary, I should say Greg St. Jean. Look at that. Highlights galore. Hayes is having a night.